What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Total Chaos. I'm your host, Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. This is a show where I take two expert handicappers from Picks and Parlays and I pit them head to head. I'm giving them three NBA games, and they're going to tell me, are those games going over or under the total? Whoever gets the most correct comes back next week as the champion. Dre Richardson, my friend, how are you? You beat Tim Earl. You were 3-0. He was 2-1 the last time I saw you in the NBA. You got a record of 55-36. How you feeling about coming back today?
5-36.
Yeah, Total Chaos has been doing me well, but I'm actually getting a lot better with the NBA picks too on the site. I've made $600 in the last 7 days. So,
Ooh, Mr. Higgs, how are you doing over on the site?
I went 4-4 yesterday in my college basketball. Not the best. I 4-0 on Monday, 4-4 the next day. College hoops a little struggle for me in January. Not the best, but NFL. I'm still happy about my NFL, and college hoops. I'm still like 30 games over 500, so I'm still
Beautiful.
A little bit profitable. But I'll get better. Come on. It's March. Well, it's February frenzy is what I call it because we got tournament games at the end of the month. So
right, fun times in college hoops.
I got to get my record up, Andre. He's got 20 games over 500. And I was going, it's funny, like on the total 84-86, I just went through for college football, NFL, college football, 31-20. So at 60%, 35-14 NFL, 71%, college basketball, 38-21, 64%, and NBA, 1-3. And yet my record here is 500 and I'm 60% on everything. Can you pick the games that I like? Maybe a little better.
I just always pick the last games of the night because then people have more time to get watch
on
the
them.
video
I
and
get
on them.
I know.
So it's not up to me. Talk to NBA scheduling, okay?
Please.
That's just it. Okay, so if you guys are looking for premium plays, you viewers out there, both of these experts are at picksandparlays.net right there. Use the promo code NFL. That's going to save you 20% off whatever you buy on the site. So you could get Higgs picks and Dre's picks, put them both in your cart. Go to checkout, use NFL, and save 20% off. It's kind of a big deal, guys. All right, lots of stuff going on. Conference tournaments are coming up, and I hear there's like some really big football game that's going to be happening soon too. I don't know.
That's a flag football game. I think we're going to have some props on that for Skills.
Yep. Women's flag football over at picksandparlays.net. They're hanging lines now. Okay, so let's get the party started. Dre, you're coming back as a champ. We're going to start with the Pelicans at the Mavericks, and it's a 225.5.
I like this game to go under. The Pelicans aren't necessarily a prolific scoring team. Neither are the Mavericks. Mavericks are actually 24th right now offensively, and they're going to have to rely on Luka mostly. But the supporting cast isn't helping them out very much. I think this is going to be a slow-paced, low-scoring game. Not very many three-pointers shot in this game at all.
Slow and low, that is the tempo. All right, Mr. Higgs, what do you got going on?
Yeah, just as Dre mentioned, Dallas is a low-scoring team, under 5 at their last 6. New Orleans under 4 at their last 6, and the Pelicans are just in a downward spiral here, dropping 9-10 or 11-13, whatever they are. They're not playing well. I'm going to go under 2. It's funny in this game. This is the kind of spot maybe you want to buy on the Pelicans. If you want to say, hey, let's take a money line Pelicans. Maybe they break their funk because Dallas, again, it's a one-man show over here. I'm not a big Dallas fan. 225, though, I can't. Until the team starts winning, you got to stay under because they're not scoring. And defensively, it doesn't make a difference because Dallas doesn't score. So, yeah, I'm with Dre here, which is good since he's hot in the NBA. So I feel better about my thought process there.
All right, well, you're on your own for this one. It's the Warriors at the Nuggets, 233.5.
Yeah, and this is kind of a tough one. I did this with Detroit Lenny today for tomorrow. I'm like, Warriors haven't even played, but I'm going to go over the total here. It's a back-to-back spot for Golden State. Nuggets are going to be in a spot where it's kind of like a circle game, but it's kind of a statement game. Warriors are still like, oh, it's the Warriors. Oh, my goodness, we're champions, right? Denver's going to want to come. I think Denver's the best team. I think they're going to score some points here. You should get the star game. We're still 4 hours ahead of tonight's game, so I don't know if Golden State's sitting a bunch of guys. If they're playing half the game, if they get pulled, I'm still thinking you get everybody for this kind of matchup here between Denver and Golden State. So, and Golden State had put together a couple road wins lately. They're only 7-18 on the road, but score some points here, Golden State, will you? Please. Most overrated team in history. Most overrated jump shooter ever, Steph Curry. Guy'd be number like 27 and like 93. Would be behind John Starks probably.
Oy vey. All right, Dre, what do you
I
got?
I gotta stir it up a little bit for the fans when they come in later when they're in the chat. They gotta be like, "Oh my God, Steph Curry!"
Oh,
Don't say that about Steph. We love him. Dre, what do you got?
Yeah, I got the under in this game. Just because Denver's playing a lot better defense lately, and I like their 3-point percent defense. They're going to be able to contain Golden State from deep range, and I think they're going to force them to drive inside, maybe get more physical in the paint area. I know they're going to attack them offensively in the paint area, so I think the game plans are going to match up to the under because of what each team has strengths with. They're going to force Denver to shoot more threes. They're actually a good 3-point shooting team, but they're going to be able to contain Golden State on the 3-point shot. So I think it's going to go under. It's pretty high. It's actually really, really high.
There you have it. All right. So we're not going to have a tie. So there's that. We've got that going for us. Clippers are at the Bucks. It's a 230 for you, Dre.
See, the Clippers are a really good defensive team lately. Over the season, they haven't been, but it's because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George sit a lot of the games. But now that they're all together, they become a lot better defensive team. Also have become a better offensive team. I think they're going to be both putting up points in this game. The superstars are all out in this one too. Paul George, Kawhi, Giannis, and Middleton's back too. So it's going to be a lot more offense for both teams. And it's at Milwaukee, so I'm definitely with the over. If this was in LA, I'd go with the under. But since it's in Milwaukee, I'm going over.
Great.
All right, Higgs, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, over as well. And this was like a 227 opener, and of course it shoots up. Kawhi and George, they've been playing too, and they've been putting up points, as Dre said. But I mean, Milwaukee. I'll take out a 100-point game versus a good Cleveland defense and a low-scoring 107 versus Denver, who sat 4 starters, and they're probably like, we could just kind of sleepwalk through the 124, 135, 141, 150, 130, 132 for Milwaukee last couple games. I don't know. I mean, you're telling me LA's not scoring 100 here? Give me the over here. Team total over Milwaukee. I think 230. This is one of those where I look at the board, I see like 244s up there. I'm thinking, why isn't this one up to like the 238 range? I definitely like the over. It opened at 227.5. I'm surprised it opened at 237.5. Maybe they know. Who knows? Maybe Kawhi. Maybe they're out. Maybe it's a load management day. It's so frustrating with the NBA. I mean, good for you. Yeah. You were high in the NBA. Good. I mean, it is. How do you cap it? How do you? It's like doing this right now. It's like,
yep. Because we do film this for all of our viewers out there. We always film Total Chaoses on the day before the games happen, so you guys get more time to view the videos. But these lines can change, players can sit, all kinds of things happen. So you got to take everything in stride as it's coming to you in the NBA, because really,
especially NBA.
Yeah, no betting allowed.
I know, all right, nothing but action for some of us, but sometimes you gotta wait till game day. I think NBA is the best if you're doing it like on your own tip-off time, right? You're watching it, you know who's playing, or you're in gaming. Right. Yeah, getting ahead of time. And I'm the night of guy betting for sports. Like, you can't do that in the NBA. It totally throws me.
Not at all. I'm an in player when it comes to the NBA.
You have to be.
Let me see what's going on, and I'll make it happen. All right, everyone. Don't forget, you can find Sean Higgs and Dre Rich over at picksandparlays.net. Buy their premium plays. Use the promo code NFL. It's going to save you 20% off the entire site. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And like I always say, may the best capper win.